Today's video is going to be about ageism. This morning I was meditating and I was just thinking about how unfairly younger people get treated, or someone's perceived notion of what younger really means. I've experienced this all throughout my life. I would have insights and ideas that I would present to either one of my parents or people that were older than me that I respected at the time. What would happen is they would look at me as a child, and in their definition of what a child is, they see a child as being someone who needs to be taught all the time, and that they have nothing to give back as far as information and knowledge. I think that's absolutely false. I think that everybody should really listen to each other regardless of what age they are. I don't agree with ageism in the form of discriminating against older people either. I mean, I'll give you an example that wasn't not too long ago. I was in a grocery store. I went to go use the public bathroom there. I wasn't sure if anybody was in there. Knocked on the door. Nobody was answering, so I kind of jiggled the handle to see if anybody was in there, if it was locked, because I had to go. So all of a sudden, this lady comes storming out of there, and she's all, "You damn whippersnappers. Just can't wait. You're so impatient. I heard you knocking. I heard you trying to come in." And I just thought, whoa, that's crazy. I just have to go pee. What the hell? Excuse me. Why are you so crazy like that towards someone you've never even met before? Well, when that happened, I really did think about it. I mean, I told, family about it, and they're just kind of they didn't know how to react because that doesn't happen to them. So that's, they're like, what? Well, I don't know what to say about that. The lady was just rude. But for some reason, I thought about that more and more when I came home after that incident. I thought, wow, people can just look at you and try to guess your chronological age, and then realize that, well, this person hasn't been here on Earth that long, so they don't have really that much to offer. I'm here to teach them. They have nothing to teach me. And I just thought, wow, I started seeing that all over, in all walks of wherever I went, wherever I'd go, I'd be treated that way. Just because I'm younger than somebody, they felt like they had more information to give and provide and educate me. I'm not above accepting information that I've never heard before, but when someone comes from a viewpoint where they're like, okay, this person needs to be schooled because they're such and such age and they haven't been through the experiences I have. You can't, well, you can do that because many people do, but I don't think it's productive to judge people based on their age. There's a lot of experiences that I have gone through at a very young age, very traumatic, that I got through, that made me acquire more knowledge a lot faster than most. And that wasn't because I was older or a crone or sage or whatever. It's because the experiences that I had, I really examined them and looked at them and tried to learn from them, instead of just brushing them under the carpet and just going on about my day. So I don't want anybody to feel the need to judge anyone based on their age. I think when people do that, there's some lack within themselves that they're trying to compensate for. You have all this knowledge. You've lived on this earth. You feel like you've lived on this earth a lot of years. But what you don't realize, or what maybe you can't really fathom, is that perhaps maybe this person, when they came on this earth. They had abilities that you don't possess. They have abilities and they have knowledge that is beyond anything you've ever heard of. But they won't give them the time of day because you stopped right there just on their age. So, I mean, if you really want to connect with people of all ages, just listen to them and look at them and listen to their life experiences, not based on their age, based on their soul and what they've gone through on this earth plane. There's a lot of people that are suffering, young and old, and in between. And we have no rights to judge someone just based on that, on their age. So, I mean, when people are raising children, I have a son, and he's a teenager. Listen to them. Don't go, okay, this is just a little, toddler, or this is just a whatever. See beyond that, because let me tell you something. They have so much to give, so much to offer, and that's why they're here, to help you. Think of it as a helping hand, and in turn, you help them if they want to. So as far as ageism goes, there's another thing that I've noticed and observed is that you can be here for several years. You could be here to live 100, and you still haven't learned all the lessons that you need to. You can keep repeating over and over until you really get what your life is really supposed to be about, why you're here. So I'm not going to get preachy or anything. I think this is all an individual thing to figure out why you're here and what your mission in life is. I just know that the whole conflict between young and old, teenagers against adults, it doesn't have to exist if we would humble ourselves and get out of our minds, out of our brains, and just kind of listen and see if there's anything that resonates with you, with what this person is saying that just so happens to be younger than you. Okay, so I hope people can humble themselves and not judge anybody based on how young they are or how old they are. Everybody has something to give here. And when we realize what we have to contribute to this earth, that is the time when we stop judging people on these stupid things. Alright, thank you for coming by and listening. Please subscribe. Please like, please share this with anybody that you think this would help out. And I'm going to share these insights whenever I have them, because I think somebody out there, it could help them. So, alright, take care, have a good day. Peace.